Alright, want to say all praises be to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren, Akim out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked and evilous empire. So the title of this video is going to be entitled, The Truth is the Right Way. The truth is the righteous way. You understand? And that's what this world doesn't take heed to, man. Because this world take heed to the philosophy of those that wills do what feels right. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. Anything that what floats your boat. That's the saying in this world. You understand? But that's wickedness. So this is the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. And how do you trust in the Lord? You take heed to the word. You take heed to the scriptures. You understand? You take heed to Yahweh Shai. You understand? Not taking heed to, well, I feel this or I feel that way. And that's what Jake get caught up in, man. That's why Jake can't get the nastiness of the scriptures. Jake getting tripped up on the age, you know what I mean? The lawful marriageable age. Jake getting tripped up on a man, you know what I mean? He could take a woman, you understand? So on and so forth. Jake get tripped up on these things because it doesn't make them feel right inside. But that's not how the Most High judges things, man. You understand? And we know the Most High way is righteous, man. And these are Jakes that call themselves in the truth, man. These are the Jakes who know that the Israelites, they still get tripped up on the ways, you know what I mean, of the Bible, man. The ancient ways, the righteous ways. So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. So yes, man. The marriageable age is when a woman reaches her, you know what I mean, her menstrual cycle, man. You understand? Whatever age that might be in righteousness, you know what I mean? It's not going to be 5 years old. It's not going to be 6 years old. You know what I mean? That's unnatural. You understand? So there's context and common sense that comes with it. But yes, man, young woman, man. Same thing with a man. Same way how a woman could get married young, a man could get married young. Same way. You understand? Same way how the Most High tell you the penalty for the alphabet community activities. You understand? So you can't get tripped up on one thing but okay with another thing, man. Because you like people in the world now, man. Because the people in the world, they would okay the alphabet community thing, but they would burn out the pedophile thing. So you being hypocritical, man. You have to accept the Bible in its fullness thereof, man. Accept the righteous way, man. You understand? No matter how it make you feel, man. Even the scriptures tell you that I'm gonna get that once I finish this precept. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So the Most High set it for the natural biology to operate that way, where once you reach a certain age, you're good to go, man. It's lawful. It might not be expedient, but it's lawful. The Most High set it that way. And he set it that way because, he's all-knowing and all-powerful, man. So you can't go around the Most High thing and try to say, nah, that shouldn't be this way or that way. Nah, who the fuck is you? You understand? Who the hell is you, man, to go against the Most High setup? The Most High program. You understand? That's why a lot of Jakes be getting whacked out, man. Trying to go against the Most High program, man. Nah, man, the Most High set the thing this way, and that's how it's gonna be. Because his ways are higher than our ways, man. You understand? And we can't begin to comprehend Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? Get a quick precept. Slovakia. the book of Romans. Because Jake is emotional, man, and Jake been in America too long, man. You understand? Even Jake in the truth, man. Calling themselves in the truth, man. Been in America too long. This is the book of Romans chapter 2, verse 11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. Can't. So the Most High don't care how you feel, who you are, man. This is his program, his setup. And it will run how we want to run it, man. Even Yahweh Shai, man, had to run the program same way. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, man. You know what I mean? And that's the righteous way. The righteous way is following the program of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The righteous program of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. As even Yahweh Shai prayed to what? Pass that cup from him. To try to avert the crucifixion. But hey, it was the Most High's will. He had to be crucified for the nation of Israel to come back. To be brought back. To be adopted back. For us to be even have a chance at salvation, Yahweh Shai had to do his thing, man. Now, according to this world, that would be barbaric for a father to sacrifice his son, man. But in the eyes of the Most High, that was justified, man. That was just. That was pleasing. So what you Jake's going to say to that, man? The Most High sacrificed his own son. You going to call the Most High wicked? You understand? Hey, that's why Jake on such a low level, man. You know what I mean? Jake error not knowing the scriptures. This is Romans chapter 2, verse 11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. For as many as have sinned without law, also perish without law. And as many have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. So ignorant or unignorant, the law is still in effect. And especially those who know the law, those who are privy to these breakdowns and know, you're going to be held accountable, man. You know what I mean? You're going to be held accountable because you're going with your emotions, how you feel over the scriptures, man. Just like this world. You understand? You're no different from the Jakes in this world who pick and choose what are precepts they want to follow. You understand? Or they want to just follow the New Testament. Or some of the Jakes just want to follow the Old Testament. No, Yahweh Shai come in the volume of the book. You understand? This book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's going are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Can't. So man's going are of the Lord. So ultimately, we understand. You Jake's just doing what the Most High sanctioned you to be doing, man. Because many are called, few are chosen. And if you don't get out of that comatose American mindset, man, you're not gonna fit into the Most High program, man. You wanna do your own thing? The Most High gonna spew you out. You understand? Wanna go against the ancient way? Even the scriptures tell you to remember the days of old, man. You understand? Because the days of old, you know what I mean? It was a more righteous way, man. You know what I mean? When Israel was in the ancient world, on men like King David, you know what I mean? So on and so forth, where the laws was in effect, that was a more righteous way. You understand? So this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. And that's what the apostles, the elders, and the brothers are doing, man. We're not getting emotional, man. We understand, like, this is how it is, and this is how we're gonna be in the kingdom, same way, man. You understand? Some things won't even be expedient in the kingdom, man. Like, men ain't gonna have to deal with harlots and all of that. Why would we have to do that, man? That's a thing of this world. So we understand that. You understand? We understand the nuance of the times as it relates to the scriptures, man. You understand? And we understand that, at the end of the day, the scriptures always remains the righteous women. You know what I mean? Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. That's what the apostles did, man. Our apostles, elders did. Because they are our spiritual fathers, they are our elders, they are our apostles, man. And they broke it down. And it was like, that's what it is, man. Break down the nastiness of the scriptures, man. You understand? In in the fullness thereof, man. That 100% truth, man. You understand? That righteous part, that righteous way. And that prepares us for what? The kingdom. That prepares us for a smooth transition into the kingdom, man. That prepares us for what? A ruling class mentality. To be regal. You understand? Not to be simple-minded and an American in your feelings. Nah, man. To accept the scriptures in the fullness thereof. You understand? You know what I mean? Burning out these pagan holidays. You know what I mean? Knowing that, hey, the order of men and women, all of these things, man. Because these things are not happily accepted in the society. A man being over a woman, man. You know what I mean? These things are not happily accepted in this society. But guess what? That's the righteous way. That's the right way. And we're gonna follow those ways, and we're gonna accept those ways, and it's only gonna be magnified more, set right more in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because that's what Yahushai coming back to do, set the world in order, man. To put the laws, statutes, and commandments in full effect. You understand? It's the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. So Yahushai is with the law, man. Yahushai is the law. Yahushai is the beginning and the end of the law, man. You know what I mean? For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. So if you're going off in the scriptures, hey, you breaking the laws, man. You teaching heresies, you know what I mean? You teaching false things. You teaching against what the Bible says, hey, you're going to be held accountable, man. You know what I mean? You're going to be held accountable, man. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So we're doing and we're teaching the laws, man. From the apostles on down, man. No matter how it might make you feel personally, so on and so forth, man. No, we're teaching you the righteous way. The righteous way is the way of the law, man. Through the faith in Yahweh Shai, ultimately. You understand? So we're teaching that righteous way. That righteous path. You understand? And we're not bending or falling, man. We sticking to the program, man. Because we understand, hey, no man is bigger than the Lord's program, man. This is the Lord's protocol. This is the Lord's program, man. And the Bible is what? The quote-unquote constitution, man. Those are the laws of incorporation for this world, man. The Bible, man. How to live, man. You understand? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's what we're doing, man. We're showing you, you Jakes, man, you Israelites, what you doing right, and even sometimes what you doing wrong, and hey, sometimes even what you're doing right. You understand? We're teaching you the way of the scriptures. We're teaching you the way, the righteous way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. No matter how it might make you feel, it is our full duty to teach you the true and righteous way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because that's the only way, John 8:32, that's the only way you're going to be set free. We're not teaching you half truth, you know what I mean, some of it, 80%, 90%. No, we're teaching you the fullness thereof. You understand? Hey, so with that, I want to say all praises be to the Most High, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the elect.